Hello.
Hello, everybody. Say it to people. Say hi to
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so this is my cousin, Aidan Canty. Aidan, you live at the Cave. You live in Barnstable.
Yep.
You are a football player. You make pizzas. You do pretty much anything that a woman could desire. You cook,
Of course.
clean. You can throw that ass back.
That's what I like to do.
You can do pretty much everything. So this isn't the usual setup. This isn't where we're usually at. But we're in a shed at the Cape right now. This is where I spend the majority of my time now.
Some random shed.
Some random shed, exactly. So we kind of had to make this little Frankenstein setup. So it don't look perfect, but honestly, don't look bad, in my opinion.
Look at the windows.
Look at the windows. Got everything here. So Aidan, you're my cousin, and you look my age, but you're 2.5 years younger than me. Do you run into people and they're like, how old are you, 25, 22?
Yeah, a lot. All the time. I mean...
Yo, are you nervous?
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Nervous.
I don't know what to say.
I'm just asking you a question.
I don't know what to say, yeah?
Yeah?
People always do that.
How about like you were saying earlier. When
I can, go places and get stuff.
You can go places.
21-year-old could.
You ever get
the braces screw me over.
Yeah, when are those coming off?
I don't know.
When did you get
I
them
don't
on?
wear my elastics. 2-3 years ago.
Oh, word. So you're having for a long time.
Yeah.
So it could
I had a palate expander before that.
And it's not in sight, an end isn't in sight yet?
Well, I haven't been in a while just because Mom's like, I ain't scheduling you no appointment if you ain't gonna wear your elastics.
That's fair.
So some days I'll just double up on them and just take the pain.
Take the pain, yeah. The pain, you don't even understand.
It hurts for a day.
When you get, after you're done with those, when you get a retainer, you'll wear it for a little bit pretty good. I bet everyone does it for the first few weeks because they're told if you don't wear this, your teeth are gonna go back to being jacked up, and everyone gets a little scared. So for me, I wore it a lot when I first got it, but then once time kind of went on a little bit, I started wearing it less and less. And then all of a sudden I realized 2 weeks went by and I hadn't worn it. I was like, oh crap, let me go put them in. When you put those things in, it's like someone else's teeth. They're trying to form into your teeth. It is the most painful thing. You're trying to get, you can barely sleep because it hurts so bad. It's literally just moving your teeth as you you can feel it move your teeth.
So you just gotta stay wearing it.
You just gotta wear it. So the key is, my sister, hers doesn't fit anymore. So she doesn't wear it. Her teeth look fine and they're gonna be fine, but it doesn't fit. For me,
Kaylee had them on for a while, right?
Yeah, she had them on for 5 years. Yeah, well you're heading down that road, dude. You gotta wear the elastics.
Nah, they'll be gone. They'll be gone before senior year ends.
Is it weird to play Is it weird to play football when you have the braces in?
I just don't wear a mouth guard.
You don't wear a mouth guard?
Not anymore.
Why?
I used to wear those blue ones, the braces ones, and they'd be all up in my mouth.
You can't talk.
Yeah, nah.
Is communication as key on the D line as I hear, or O line as I hear?
I mean, it's pretty key.
They talk a lot of smack.
Yeah. That's the main part. I mean, yelling at the quarterback or something.
Yeah.
Even yelling at each other.
It's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's definitely key. That's why I don't wear a mouth guard anymore. So I can talk.
Yeah, I didn't wear. I remember I wore I think I had my braces my sophomore year when I was on JV. Even on JV, I was wearing the mouth guard for a game, and I was like, bro, I can't talk on defense.
Does everyone mouth guards when they play basketball?
If you have braces, you're supposed to, because the ball hits you in the face, you're GG, your entire mouth is messed up.
That hurts.
Thank God that didn't. I think it might have happened to me, but it wasn't bad. I think I took majority of the hit pretty good. I think I really tightened up the lips,
Yeah, sometimes you get lucky and it just
you just kind of press it against you and you're
then sometimes you're caught and you're oh.
And for you, your teeth kind of go on the middle of your mouth, so if it could go literally right around the braces, lip brace, so you'd be pretty much in good shape. But so you play football on the D line? Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm looking at my lips. What's up with you and the lips? Where did that come from? Is that you or Shane?
That was from that video. You know that video of it's it's a guy in a mirror. It's it switches from LeBron to James Harden. Look at this dude.
Look at his lips. Yeah. Oh yeah. But you kind of took it and ran with it.
Yeah, I ran with it.
My friends know you as the kid that said lips, the kid that makes fun of my lips. My friend Alex Milas, when he talks about you, he's like, dude, your lips are just they're
outrageous.
Yeah, they're outrageous. Got them salami lips, them tsunami lips. That's what my friend Justin says too. But yeah, so are you gonna play in college? That's like the plan right now?
That's the plan, yeah. That's really the plan.
Yeah, so like, is that like going to be like, why, like, is that going to determine where you go to school, or are you going to go to school and then like...
It's more of a, like, if you know you're not going to like D1 program, like a huge D1 program, or like going to the NFL, like, it's all about academics at the end of the day. So it's like what you're doing is going there to play. Mm-hmm. To get an education. Obviously.
Yeah, so in the end, you'd rather have, like, a good education first, and then, like, the second...
But, like, if I really like a football team...
You're going to go for the football team.
Like, yeah, it's kind of sick, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you really like the team, if you like what they do... Like, I know, like, Salem State, for example, like...
They have a football team?
No, they have a basketball team.
Oh.
D3 basketball team is very good, though. So they'll get some kids that, like, you know, Salem State, like, isn't really known for, like, kind of like UMass Lowell. It's not really known for, like, the smartest kids. It's not like an Ivy League. It's not like one of these really cool, really good schools.
Good school, though.
It's just a solid school, you know? And,
any mass school, I feel like it's...
Yeah, if you're in Massachusetts, you're already better than, like, 90% of the other people.
Even if you go to high school, like, when you graduate, a lot of... If you go, like, out of state, a lot of, you know, schools, like, people from Massachusetts.
Yeah, my friend went from Mass to Maine. This kid Cam Hussey. He went from Massachusetts to a Maine school, and then in Maine he was like, he was like a 2.5 student, but he was really intelligent. He was very 2.5 like GPA.
It's like bad GPA.
But he was very intelligent.
I have a pretty bad GPA.
He just didn't like school. Like he didn't school well. But when he went to Maine, he was like 4.0. Like,
really?
Like you use your phones like all the time. Like everything was like so easy. No homework. Like that's the way it was up there in Maine. And like, you know, so maybe it is like, you know, we all hate homework. We all hate.
That's what kills me is my homework.
Yeah, homework kills everybody, dude. I hate homework. Do you like do you have a problem doing it, or do you just not do it well?
I procrastinate.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, also, like, I have work, so, like, especially during this year since COVID, I was kind of like, oh, it'll be easier. I'll work all the time and just make money.
That's what people think.
Yeah, and then it was like, I would come home at 11 o'clock and have, like, 4 hours of homework. It's a damn pre-cal class.
Pre-cal, yeah, you told me about
Mr. Brown. Military guy, just
tough guy. Yeah, I mean, not every teacher's gonna be your best friend. You know?
Nah, he was like the hardest teacher in school.
Yeah.
You could either got the nicest teacher for pre-calc, like in the school, or the hardest, like meanest, just like doesn't care about you.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's who I got.
He's there for the paycheck, dude.
Yeah. He doesn't even smile.
Did you learn? Anything about like your time management though? Like. It's hard to manage all your time, but did you like at least feel like you grew in some way that way?
It was like I want to enjoy my time because I feel like if I'm gonna work all the time, like I gotta have some time to myself. So like I would do homework like in the morning, like before class or something, or like say I'd have first block Monday, I'd be with my coach and I'd be a TA. Just literally just sit there and talk about football with my coach for just get 100.
Yeah.
And I'd just do homework in that class sometimes, or like study in that class, like have a card. Yeah. My coach wouldn't care.
A lot of times in school, like I know I did majority of my homework in school, like while I was in between classes, like it was for me.
Deal with it when you're outside school.
Exactly. It was, you know what it was? It was a big scramble. It was a scramble. Like my entire day, I remember because I didn't like doing homework at home. I didn't like doing homework in general. So I'd get to school that day, probably 45 minutes early. And I'd just start cranking out homework that I had to do that day, and then, you know, I'm like get to the end of the period right before first period starts. And I'm like, damn, I gotta start. What are you doing with it? I'm like, I gotta start hustling. I gotta really start scrambling, getting this out. And then I'm like, oh, it's third period. Then like second period, I'm like, wow, she's teaching. I'm doing like the homework for my next class, and I finally barely get it done. And then I get like an 80 on it because it was trash, and I'm like,
I mean, I'd take an 80 all day.
For me, for homework, I feel like in my school, like. Usually it was like 180 or 0. Yeah. Like they would give you an 80 if it was like bad,
or like
and then 100 if it was like done and done right, and then a 0 if you didn't pass it in. That's pretty much so. 80, you get an 80 for like literally writing your name on the piece of paper. I remember, you know Jake Ritchie, you remember my friend Jake? Yeah. So we were in math class together, and I remember this vividly. I was like, we'd scramble to do the homework. She'd walk around the desks, and we were in the back right of the room. So she starts at the top, at the front left, and she works her way down and around and down and around all the way. So me, him, and these two other kids were at like these big tables, like kind of like this almost, and we're all like just like scrambling on the homework. No one's done it, so we're all just like looking like we're like looking across like real quick, not really even like cheating because like all our answers are wrong. But as long as you had something on the paper, she just looks at it and then walks away. So we're all doing it kind of individually but together, So we're all swearing, and I put all my answers down, and on the homework there was like graphs like as part of the questions. You didn't put anything on the graphs in these questions. It was showing you something, and then you had to put like what it was. Like, what coordinate is this dot on in the graph? Simple stuff. But it was just like part of like breaking down like this bigger geometry thing. Yeah. So it was like, what point is that in the graph? You're like, all right, 77, 55, whatever. And so I'm putting all these numbers down, just faking the numbers, and I finally finish. And then I look over and like his looks pretty similar. It's different numbers look similar. I'm like, all right, at least we're all looks the same. Then I look at Jake's, and she had just come over and she was just looking at Jake's. She looks at it, she looks back, she looks again, she never looked again. She always just walked right by us. And then she was like, and then she like kept going. And I was like, what did he do? And I'm looking, he was drawing like random shapes on the graphs. So he didn't even have like the numbers on, but he's just drawing like, it looks like Pac-Man. He's drawing like Pac-Man figures, like the ghosts on like the graphs. And I was like, Jake, dude, like, we weren't supposed to touch the graphs. And he was like, so I thought that was the whole assignment. But it's just like, really, at that point, are you really learning anything? Like, should we just not do homework?
No, it's so dumb. Yeah, homework's dumb. It's just, if you're in school for that long, why should you do homework?
Say you were to create your educational system.
School?
Your own school, the Aidan Canty School of Special Needs. And you... Nah.
Wait a minute.
Hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. No, if you made your own school and you had, like, complete control over, like, how it's distributed. Obviously, each teacher's different. You have to just whatever. But, like, how grading is split up and what to do. What would you do? What would you change?
Let's see. I mean, math would be a lot different. We'd probably only go up to, like, algebra 1. No pre-calc. You don't need... You don't need pre-calc.
What
like, I'll do stats... Learn how to do your own, like, taxes, do your own, like, bills, like, set you up like that.
So math through the lens of life.
Maybe maybe, like, a real estate, like, course, or, like, marketing, obviously, like, entrepreneurship, well,
things like that.
And then, like, a lot of engineering, because that's big nowadays.
Yeah.
Even maybe, like, some of that like Cape Cod Tech, they do, like, plumbing there, and, like a vocational HVAC. School. You can bring your car there and they'll do it for you.
Yeah, my school, MHS, they have an entire, there's MHS and then MVTHS, it's a vocational high school. It's all engineering, HVAC, like they have like a carpentry, they have something for everybody, and people can go back and forth, like if you didn't like it, you can go to the other one. It's really, I think it's probably the best thing we've ever done.
Yeah, that's cool. Add the vocational. I wish we had that. The only reason why I wouldn't go to a tech school like that is because I like football, and their football team's trash. That
way you can do both. Like, if they're both together, like, the school's all one. So
also, like, I like business, but, like, if I was at a tech school, I'd be like, no, plumbers make bank. Like, electricians make bank. And, like, if you own your own business, so, like, electrician or plumber, like, that's...
So your school would be more centered around, like, I guess, capitalism, in a way. Like, just teaching yourself how to, like... make something of yourself without you don't gotta be a multi-billionaire and have the crazy.
What is school for? Like, really, to make you money? Like, at the end of the day,
prepare
education,
you for
work. Prepare you to work. That's
literally
what it's made.
We wouldn't work if we had money. You know what I mean?
The school system that we go to, I feel like it's just like built to make us work, like be workers.
Yeah, it is.
It's like you do all that homework, you do all this stuff, and you're always working.
That's
so
true.
Like, instead of thinking.
Yeah, so if so I had this idea. So imagine a world where there's more AI and there's more things like that.
Like
machines, everything can be done by like computers for the most part. Would you think it's a better option to like try and do this little half and half where like we get as many people doing as many jobs as possible, but you're almost kind of like, they're kind of fake at some point because like,
they're pretty easy.
They're pretty, you know what I mean?
Watching an AI.
Like the AI, watching the AI. When we all know damn well the AI is going to probably do fine. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, better than a human would.
Yeah.
And, like, we're kind of making these jobs just to keep people working, It's like busy
work. It will create jobs if you have a bunch of AIs, because, like, stuff like that.
Creating AIs itself is
cleaning them, like, doing stuff like that.
Like, that's, like, creating
stuff we can't even think about.
Yeah, that's true. And then, but, like, imagine a world like that. Would you just say, like, all right, let's just give everybody a basic level of income, and then let them do really whatever they want? Is it a good world if everyone had, like, all the time in the world, like, would they just create things? I feel like humans naturally want to do something to create, like, music, like me and
you want something like, oh, I made that.
Yeah, I feel like people.
It's literally about like competition.
It's
like competition between other people and like wanting to be better.
Yeah. Do you think like?
I wouldn't like having everyone getting paid the same amount and then. Then it's just like everyone. Communism. Yeah, exactly. Ain't about that.
We're not communists.
Exactly.
We're capitalists. We want to build something. Yeah, like we invest things. I know you like to invest. You like to do that. So you got locked out of Robinhood.
Yeah, 90 days for day trading.
How did you wait? Oh yeah, how did that happen? It wasn't like you got like sauced.
I was just ripping it up. I was making money.
Did you make mistakes? Like,
nah, it was like warning, like don't trade. It was like don't do it. You might get a suspension.
And you were like, nice.
I said might, and it was like, I forget what it was. It wasn't something like, it was doing something dumb. Like that was like obviously, I did trial and error. So some things that I did were pretty dumb.
Were you making money on the all-in-all?
Yeah, I made like day trading. I made a good amount of money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like short money, but like it's still like.
Yeah, it's still money.
Like $50. You're like, oh, bet.
No, I bet like $50 today that I wouldn't have made.
Yeah, exactly.
But didn't you like you bought something and you were like, screw that, I don't want that. So you sold it and then you bought something else?
I sold it, bought something else, and then it cut me and I only had that stock.
Yeah.
And I forget which one it was.
Wasn't it tanking?
Oh, no, I was supposed to buy the CCIV.
Yeah, I had that.
Churchill,
Capital Investment.
It was the electrical car.
Yeah.
I was trying to buy that, but I accidentally bought like, I don't know what it was. It was like Riot. It might have been like Riot or something. And I was like so mad about it because I was like, oh, like if I wanted to go off like the 90-day suspension, I want like a good stock to have all my money in.
But
so, yeah, I messed it up. But the one I accidentally did ended up doing really well.
Yeah. So Riot did. Or whatever it was?
Whatever it was. Yeah, I mean, Riot does really.
So it's almost, did you kind of, I know we said, like, we've learned a lot. Like, we started our investment journey like similar, together, if not the same exact time. And we kind of were investing in the same stuff.
Damn, hop on this.
And we, like, and then we kind of, like, you learn a lot through your mistakes. Like, you learn a lot. Yeah, it's definitely trial and error.
I feel like putting, like, $1,000 in, like, losing $200 or whatever, like, that might be, like, $200, but, like, learning how like that all works and like, I mean, cause sometimes you lose. Like at first, I lost like $200, $250.
Yeah, me too.
Cause of BNGO, and then I sold it.
Didn't we both, bro?
Yeah, I missed out on a lot of money.
Yeah, we did.
I don't even know what was the percentage on that went up like crazy amount.
Oh, that went up.
I mean, it was at like 50 cents a share to like
$14.
It went up to 15.
Up to $15.
I mean, I don't know if we would have sold it at 15.
I was saying, that's what I've been saying this whole time. It's like my solace is like,
if it went up to $2, I'd be like,
if I had 50 cents for a certain amount of money and I saw it go to 2 and kind of hold it for a day, I would have 100%.
It was like rapidly going up though.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't like it wasn't like $2 for like a week.
But just like how it got up to 14, it also came back down pretty quickly. You know, it went down to like 8. Now it's at like what, like $6?
Yeah, but I feel like once it got to like 15, it was at 15 for a good like couple like a week, so like 15, 14, 13, like around there. Yeah. If you sold around there, we would have been. Yeah. We wouldn't have been in the shack right now.
I did sell around there, but I had it. I mean, the price I had it was like $4.50, like average, because I bought at $2 and I bought it like $8. Yeah. So I sold it.
You would have had so much money.
Nah, I would have been like loaded.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been in the shack.
We wouldn't have been in the shack. Actually, no, we definitely would have been in the shack.
Yeah, probably.
I would have been much more comfortable. Like, I just say that much. But that's the thing I kind of learned.
Maybe a new shack.
Maybe we should do maybe
Joe Rogan like.
Maybe someone could have painted this for me. You know what I mean? Instead of me painting this myself.
I helped you so.
How much did you help though? Really?
My hand's on the wall somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's your hand.
Not that with that fat one right there.
That one right there, right?
Yeah.
Is this me right there? Nah, that's not.
You got them small fingers.
Bro, that ain't my hand. Look, that ain't my hand. Where's my hand? Oh no, I put a fat D on the top of it. There's a D up there. Not that type of D.
For D's nuts?
Not a D's nuts up there, but yeah, investment.
D for
Have you been still like investing a lot at all, or are you just kind of like?
I think I'm gonna buy some of that UFC stock that you told me about.
Endeavor, yeah. Well, because I love the UFC.
I put like I don't know. I put a good amount of money inside my my like power thing, like just to like get out of my bank account, so I don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, honestly, like
it's like when I look at it, I'm like, oh, I mean, I could buy some football cleats. Like,
seeing money in
my
my
bank
bank
account, and then I
account.
find like some dope cleats. And I'm like, $400.
Seeing money in my bank account's maybe the worst thing for me. Because
exactly.
like it just makes you feel like it's kind of like
I could need a new speaker.
It keeps moving, is what it does. So it goes from when I first got my card, I was like, that's what happened with cash. Like when I have cash, that's fake. Cash is fake. Like if I can spend any amount of cash I want. If I have it in cash, I'm spending it. Like I have no problem spending cash. And then card, like on my card, that's a little step up. But nowadays, if it's in my account, I'm like, oh, I can spend that. And then in my Robinhood account, I'm like, okay, that's the safe stuff.
You don't touch that.
And then then I'm like, oh, I got a little bit of buying power. I can just put that back in, So now that's even like a little touchable. But the stuff that I have, I need to have it invested in something for it to be untouchable, really. You know what I mean?
The S&P 500.
Yeah, like a QQQ. I like the QQQ power shares. QQQQQ
power shares.
Yeah, no, I do like that because I mean it's gone up.
I like your lips.
Wanna make out? Yeah. But
cousins. Oh.
Yeah, so
be a good video.
It would be a great video. I should have taken a better video when we were at the doghouse. Oh. So the doghouse, we went to go eat before this, and
we were supposed to eat in front.
We were supposed to eat in front of the camera.
We saw the food.
We saw the food. I sat down. I was like, "Listen, I just gotta start taking this. I just gotta start eating it." I didn't even like think to bring it back. Plus, if you bring back,
if it was here right now, it would have been like.
Yeah.
Some like
a little bit nasty.
I mean, it would have been warm.
We made the right decision.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I was disappointed with my lobster roll.
I know.
It was. I mean, it was good.
It was $30, dude.
Yeah, it was 30. That was the problem. It was $30.
If it was $15, would it have tasted better?
If it was $15, I would be like, this is bomb. But like the fact that I had $30 in the back of my head, and I was eating that.
Yeah, like this wasn't worth $30.
Yeah,
think about what you can do with $30. Student nines at the Red Sox game. That's 2 games.
Yeah, I went the other day. I went to Red Sox games.
Did you go for the student nines, right?
Yeah, I have the thing.
You called me.
I was literally, if my friends were being gay, they were like, oh, I don't want to drive, bro. Like, you're having fun, but
you're having fun.
Yeah, no one wanted to drive, so I was like, dude, one of you have to drive. Like, I just bought the tickets. Like, someone has to drive up. And then complaining, and then one of my friends like, oh, I'll just do it. Like, I'll do it, no problem.
Good man.
But like, he didn't want to do it first. It wasn't just like,
it
wasn't just like,
you can't just say yes right away.
I was
just
like,
in case
dude,
someone
we
else
either go or we don't. Like, I need to know soon.
Yeah.
And if they were gonna be really gay, I would have been like, yo, Daniel.
Buy your tickets $10 a pop.
No,
you make a little bit of profit.
Me, you, Shane, and Billy. I was thinking that would have been fun.
Too. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, that would have been funny. We would have went somewhere. We would have had fun.
Yeah.
But this way, since I go out with my friends, I got to go like football first.
Yeah.
And then they picked me up. Like I literally did my 1 rep max, and then right after that, I was like, coach, I gotta go, and I put on my Red Sox stuff and left. And they were in my car waiting for me.
Do you like the gym that you go to for football? Is it like always open for you guys?
No. So he comes in at 6:30, opens it. Then he comes in at 4 o'clock.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
And opens it or closes?
Well, like people,
From 6:30.
So like 6:30 to 8, or like 6:30 to 8:30, depends on the day.
And then 4 to like 6.
4 to 6, yeah, and that's fun.
The
afternoon is a tough one, but like I like doing the afternoon because you're way more hype. Like
yeah, it's hard to get up that early.
Yeah, like 6:30.
I'd stay up
like,
if it was 6:30. If I had to
crazy, like you can do way more weight, like and like way faster, way more weight, like just like
when you're ready,
pumping.
Yeah,
and because like more people are there in the afternoon, they hype you up, and it just gets you more.
I was always more of a solitary type of guy. I like to do my workouts. I like to do things by myself. I like to I don't know. I just like to do things on my own. So for me, like if I ever went to like a gym, I remember I got a key to the basketball courts for like a little bit. That was a mistake.
Who gave you that?
We had keys for a little bit. Dom DeLuca had a key.
How?
he was a coach for the JV girls, and they gave him a key, and that was bad because we were there like up till 12 at night, like every night during COVID. Like we were there like all the time.
The guys care.
Yeah. So they so and we got in trouble, and they said that we were drinking beers. And if anyone knows me, you know I wasn't drinking beers. I'm not drinking beers in the middle of the court. That's just a bold-faced
or not even. Not
drinking beers in general. You couldn't even find. You could never find me drinking beers. Like there's just it doesn't happen. It has never happened. Not just beer.
Alcohol.
Anything. So it's just like it's impossible to find. So just that being said was like.
Why you lying?
Like why lie? Just say we were trespassing.
Yeah.
We were trespassing. That's fine. Like just kick us out.
We'll take that.
We'll take a little trespass. And like they know us. They love us there because like we're alumni.
Yeah.
We still work with them. Like we help them all the time. So they like us. It's just they didn't want us. They're ungrateful.
Yeah, honestly.
Sometimes. I feel like they don't realize how much...
DOD shows up, you gotta let them in.
Nah, see? I've never felt, like, any bit of clout in my life. Like, usually I'm just one of the people, like, in the mass, right? Always have been, always will be, probably. Like, I'll just be one of the people. But I did show up to a basketball game at the high school, and everyone was signing because of COVID, whatever. And so I go to sign in, and, like, you just need to write your name down, whatever. And then they were like, and like when you got there, you have to go through this little like thing. I was just saying like, oh, I don't have COVID, basically. And the guy was like, and then like the athletic director saw me walk in. I like waved to him, and I go to start signing it. And then the guy was like, hey, buddy, you need to sign in. I go over to him, and then he goes, come on, that's Daniel Donovan, let him in. I was like, shit. I'm like, the AD, the athletic director said that. I'm like, thank you, Malone. I dap him up, and I walk in. I say hi to some other people. More people come in, like, hey, Dan. I'm like, what happened? Like, I left for like 2 years, and now everyone's just being nice to me all of a sudden.
So nobody loves you.
Maybe. I don't know. That athletic director, the one that like apparently likes me, he tried to get me ejected from a basketball game because he thought I threw an elbow at somebody, like intentionally. He thought I was like.
That's for his. That's
Which,
for
like,
his
listen,
school.
like,
That's
I'm
for
not
his
gonna
school.
Neither confirm nor deny.
That's for you.
I wouldn't throw an elbow. Like I don't mess around. If I'm gonna like hit somebody, like
go hit him.
I'm just gonna hit him. I'm not gonna like be sneaky and like try to like catch a rebound, like do this. Like that's stupid. Just hit him like sometime in the game. Go for a foul. Hit him hard. Hit him in the face. I don't know. But like that was never my style. That type of stuff. But like so when you go to school, like do you like you're gonna be a senior next year? Has that kind of like sunk in at all yet?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I talked to you the other day about it. Like, don't you miss like being with your boys all the time and like being with all your friends? Like everyone's so close. Yeah,
senior year was fun because that was what it was like. Everyone was really close.
My grade isn't like close yet, but I feel like this year
it will.
Yeah, it'll get
close. Things start to kind of come together a little bit just because you guys all realize like, oh, we gotta go. So before we go, let's just have a good time, I guess. But honestly, Aidan, like, do you miss middle school really? Do you miss it, or do you just look back on it fondly?
Don't even miss middle school.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to go back.
I feel like I was more like serious in middle school.
Serious? What do you mean?
I don't know. I was more like, I have to do my work. Okay, I have to do this. I have to do this, and I would get like really good grades in middle school. So like, I wouldn't be messing around ever. I would like take like getting in trouble as like the worst thing in the world.
How often do you get in trouble in high school?
I never get in trouble. What do you mean? I mean, Canty.
What you mean? You can talk your way out of anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My teachers love me.
Do you feel like you can talk your way out of, like, say you got pulled over. What would you say to a cop?
Stop off.
Ready? Let me say it. Ready? Hold on. Nah, be in the whip. Alright. Yeah,
wait. I got the dash. I got the keys on top. Yeah. My hands are up.
Yeah, hands are up.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Okay. Can you roll down your window, sir? Yeah, excuse me. Do you know how fast you were going?
No. No. What?
No, you don't got time to think. Let's go. Keep going.
Well, you literally like. It's not like I like.
You know
you didn't give me time to pull over. Like.
All right. Fine, valid.
Put on the lights.
All right. Here we go. That was a great sound.
Well, that was good. Alright, I'm pulling over. Oh, how fast am I going over? You're giving me no...
You're about 15 over.
15?
Like, you were going... It's a 45, you were going 60. You ready?
What time... Wait.
Oh, my fucking God.
What's the time? Yeah, what time?
It's late, dude.
You're
just trying to get home, you know? You're trying to get home. I'm just trying to get home, but I see you going a little too fast, you know? I know that... Ready? You good? You got any more questions?
No, just go to the window.
Okay, here we go. Alright. Son, can you roll down the window? Can you hand me license and registration, please? And the glove on. Thank you.
Take out my cat.
Nah. Alright,
You're gonna bring it back
you
to your car.
yeah, I'm gonna bring this back. We'll be back in a second.
Clean record.
Alright, clean record. So you're 18 years old? Or 17 years old, turning 18 soon? Yep. Cool. You have a full license? It's not just 6 months after your, what's it called?
It's not a jail.
Okay.
Are people in the car with me?
Alright, no. You're alone.
So yeah, this is money.
This is money. Okay, alright, let's see. Alright, sir, do you know how fast you were going?
I think I was going around 60.
60 miles an hour. You know it's a 45.
I didn't see a post sign, officer, you know. I thought it was 50.
Well,
55.
If you thought it was 50, you're still going 10 miles over the speed limit.
I don't know what I would do, honestly.
No, you're fine.
No, but I feel like in the heat of the moment.
Do as best you can. Come on, keep going. You're in the heat of the moment. This is it. You're live. Not live, but you're on.
Damn camera.
They'll be up next week.
What would I say?
That was a 50, sir. But you were going 60.
Like, yeah, well, I'm rushing home, you know. I just got late out of work. Honestly, I'm telling you, in the moment, I would make myself believe something that didn't happen. That's my problem. Like, if I'm lying, I believe what I'm lying about actually happened, like, in my mind. So then I, like, fight everything to tell the truth.
Sir, can you step out of the vehicle?
What the fuck?
Put your teeth against the curb, spread your cheeks and lift your sack. Alright. I think I'd not get out of the...
Nah, if you do it like that, you can't do it. Like,
what you mean, bro?
Because then you're on camera. I'm on camera.
Hit me right now. Let's go.
So you like do this all the time.
No, I don't. I've never done this before in my life. This is the first time I've ever played around like this. Alright. Just wait for going 16 to 45.
Alright. You gotta do the sign.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right? It's fine. Alright. Oh, shit.
Alright, so you pull over, you know. I get my chubbiness out the vehicle.
Yeah.
I walk over.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Yes, officer.
Officer?
Yeah. I'm your worst
nightmare. I'm an officer.
I'm your worst nightmare.
I'm actually an agent.
You're an agent. Alright, Agent Canty.
Chang.
Shane Canty?
Chang.
Okay, Agent Chang.
Rush
out.
No.
What is it?
Let's Be Cops.
Oh, yeah.
Chang. That movie's so funny.
That's a great
so
movie.
Slept on. Talk about movies later.
Okay.
Do you know how fast you were going?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't. I really don't.
Being honest, how do you not?
I wasn't really checking my speed.
If you were honest, you would know.
I was just going the speed of what I thought was right for the road.
Speed of what?
I don't even know what the speed was. Probably around, I don't know. What was the speed limit?
You were going 65.
I was going 65.
No, 45.
Oh, well, really did not notice. I'm so sorry. I can slow down the rest of the way. I just, I'm trying to get home. It's late at night. I know you're trying to get home, too.
That doesn't count.
Let me suck your dick. No, that's how I get out of the ticket. Like, put your balls in my forehead. Then we can talk about this later. But, yeah. I think I'd get out of the ticket. Ish. I think I wouldn't get... I think I'd just, keep talking until they just are like, alright, I'm gonna let you go with a warning because I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I think, if you're going 10 over, 15 over, especially around here, if I'm in Barnstable, I probably know the cop. Or know someone,
yeah, I knew...
related to someone. Or
pulled over one time and I knew the cop.
Yeah.
It was in Medford, so...
And it's just, if If you have a clean record and you're going 10 over, it's a warning.
Yeah, and also they're dings if they're pulling you over for that.
Honestly, like, maybe if it's your first time, like, pull out a cry. Like, literally try it. Like,
could you cry on command?
I don't know. I could start thinking of some stuff. But...
I don't know if I could.
Or I'd act really nervous. Like,
it's like,
this is my first time.
I don't know if I'm ever really going to be pulled over.
Like, comes all out of my mouth.
All over your shirt, you got like a bit
Water?
of saliva. Like, you need water? No. Get your badge number. It's a nice badge. I don't even know. Imagine being that nervous. I bet you. I remember when I got. I was with Alex, like with Donovan.
Really?
And he got pulled over, and I think. I think I kicked my feet up on the dash. I was like next to him, and I just was just chilling like next to him, and we were like I was younger, and then he so license registration, and I go and I open the thing for him. He was like. Shaking like he had literally had the shakes. Like he had Parkinson's. I was like, all right, Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
I was like, all right, Muhammad. And when he does this, that's so fun. That's so messed up.
What up, champ?
What up? What up, champ? Oh, Mike Tyson. Yep, I'm the most fierce fighter that's ever lived. I swear to God. Anybody want to test me? I swear, me and Muhammad, I'll go right at you. I'm dangerous.
What does he say? He says one thing.
I'll eat your children.
Oh my God.
That was crazy.
He's just. You're like, what?
Oh, they're gonna have a movie.
Yeah, well,
Will Smith, right?
No.
Or Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
That's gonna be good.
Jamie Foxx, honestly, he's like better than Will Smith. Like, I love Jamie Foxx. Well, alright, Will Smith is the man. Let's be honest.
Hold on. No,
But,
because
like,
you might have an argument there.
Like, Ray Charles, have you seen them? Like, I feel like being somebody, like, impersonating somebody.
What's Will Smith better than him at?
Like, crying. Like, what was...
I guess emotional scenes.
What was the, movie?
Even in, like, that, like...
Collateral Beauty.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness. That's one of my favorite movies.
And, what's it called, too?
Stock
7 Pounds. You ever see 7 Pounds?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I fell asleep to it.
Yeah, that was a little boring. But towards the end, it was, like, with Will Smith when he's in the, what's it called? Like, it's really, really sad. But, yeah, like, it's just, like, maybe he's a better, like, serious, full-blown actor.
Like,
but I don't even know, because Jamie Foxx was also in Django Unchained, which is, like,
one of the
Tarantino movie, you know?
Quentin Tarantino.
He don't miss.
I just watched the Joe Rogan podcast.
Did you? I just watched it, too. I listened to half of it on the way down.
Oh, my God.
Who is it? Hey, Addison, come here.
Hey!
No, but you can come in.
Is
Always.
it at work?
You can always come in. This is Cousin Addison. So, Cousin Addison, I'm totally keeping this in, by the way. Did you go golfing?
I went to the range.
How'd you do? Are you, like...
Debatable.
Do you golf?
Not really. I'm like starting. I played 9 last week.
Alright, so when you get on, sooner than later.
First time?
6 and 9?
First time?
Yes, sir. About a 5 per hole, 6 per hole.
First time?
Honestly?
First time?
Not bad. Like, that could
Some
be...
days I'll go out and just,
I'll go and throw a
destroy
56
everything.
bomb out there for sure. But yeah, when you're on, you'll be better at golf. And you'll be shooting, like...
For sure.
You'll be better than me.
Knowing your whole
fast.
family?
Yeah. Think about how much faster, how quick
Aidan's just like...
Aidan's just smacking the ball. Devin smacks it. Even Seamus, like, for someone that never plays, good golfer. So he'll be good. But, yeah, we're just recording, hanging out here.
Shooting the shit?
Yeah, for the most part.
Is Aidan here?
Yeah, I think they went to go see Nana.
Word.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm here.
Had to let him know, you know. Favorite child, favorite grandchild. You know what? She was talking. No, every time I'd meet somebody when we did the thing for Nana, they'd be like, "Oh, are you the golfer?" And I was like, when I looked down at my shirt that says I'm Nana's favorite, I almost took it off and put it on me. I almost just I was like, everyone take off your shirts, throw them at Nana, and throw them at Aidan, because for now, we know who's the favorite right now. We know who takes the cake. It's the kid that's the best golfer on the planet, apparently. But,
kind of embarrassing, like.
A little embarrassing for...
Yeah, you guys should be embarrassed.
But you're the best cook.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make a cake. I got stuff to make a cake.
Like today?
Like, sure.
You know who the best cook is.
He's a really good... But
We
you're not
made our
O'Donovan,
best
to be
yesterday.
fair.
That's true.
Would you rather be an O'Donovan? No, you wouldn't. But would you like to...
O'Donovan's dope. Like, that's
cool.
cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool, like, thing.
It's like a 2
The whole
hour
uncle
thing.
thing is cool.
Yeah.
All the uncles.
Like, all the uncles. It is a vibe, for sure. But, like...
And this is...
You're kind of like an O'Donovan. You're like an
I
O'Donovan.
mean, I'm here, like...
Like more than me, so...
Sometimes, honestly.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Because Dan didn't come down for like a month.
Because me and
That's
Aidan.
so unfair, Z's. When did I last
me and
come
Aidan
down?
are always hanging out nowadays.
2 weeks ago or something. I wasn't down here really last week.
I don't know.
I
Aidan's my real
Before-
No,
cousin.
I came here
nowadays.
with you and your friend.
Yeah, that was like.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, we went.
I wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
Addison, I missed 1 week. I missed 1 week.
Okay, well.
I have 3 domiciles. That means homes.
What?
It's a home. It means homes.
The crack den.
I got the crack den in Lowell. I got the crack den here, and well, this is more like a heroin den. And then
This
we
is
got,
the H.
this is the age stuff. Yeah, it's crazy here. But you know,
The White House.
I should have got a third. I should have brought a third mic, and we could have just like. Do you want to record one? Like, are you leaving today?
No, tomorrow.
Do you want to record one tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, if I can upload this and save it somewhere, or like if someone has like a USB, maybe I'll go buy one. I can save it, and then we can upload. We can record one tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, back-to-back podcasts.
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy. I want to get everybody I can, cause like I'm not
Get
here.
Shane.
I tried to get Shane this week or last week,
He's like, nah.
and he was like, "I might be able to." And he's like, "I can't get work off, son." Ska. And I was
Huh.
like, "Ska." I was like, "All right, Shane, my bad."
I like barely see him. You talk to him more than I
I do. I talk to him every day, pretty much.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Sometimes.
He'll text me. He sends me
Sometimes
songs.
I'll sleep with him, like sleep sleep in the same room, no, same house as him, but not talk to him for like a week,
And then you'll sleep with him.
and then I'll like spoon.
Oh my
I'll
God.
cuddle up and be like peekaboo.
So take me on a date first, son. But nah, it makes sense.
Alright.
I talk to
I'll
like
let you guys
I talk to Aidan
Yeah.
more.
love you.
I love you to death, girl.
Don't be weird with the hugs.
What do you mean? Give her a touch. Give her a handshake.
Dude, look at them nails.
Nails are
them
fine.
dusty.
Hold up.
Them dusty.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Okay, look at you, girl.
Okay.
Got them greenies.
Are they fake?
No, like,
Are they
I'm like
fake?
shaking.
Are they
No,
fake?
No.
Those are your actual nails. They felt plastic.
You feel plastic.
You.
Maybe I am.
With these, you guys, they might be plastic, bro. Those things might be plastic in there, cause yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, thanks for interrupting.
Honestly.
That was a
you're
good
welcome.
interruption.
You're welcome.
Probably the best one yet.
You know, I just gotta like.
Spice it
a
up
little bit.
sometimes. Add a little Addison. Addison. That was interesting. Should I keep that in?
I don't know.
Should I keep?
I said some dumb stuff.
So what? You always say dumb stuff.
I'm like sitting over here like trying to talk to you guys, and you were like in a conversation. I was like, yeah.
Were you really? Was I helping?
I was like, Dan.
Were you
Dan,
really?
talk to me.
So should I get rid of it?
I don't know. It was kind of funny.
I think
no,
it's kinda
won't we watch it?
Yeah, we'll look back at that part specifically.
Do you like rewatch it immediately, or you wait like an hour or two and then you'll rewatch it?
Well, I'll probably wait a little bit. But like today, this one, like I might need to grind this out, and I might need to edit and upload it. Like not upload today, but like have it scheduled to upload today, because I just don't want to like. I don't want to have it sitting on my phone or my laptop, because I don't get the space like that. So you're wearing a Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor, yeah, the best football player of all time, right here.
Best football player of all time.
Yep. Real.
Sitting on a football, sitting on
That's
a
a
helmet.
cool shirt right there.
That's a very cool shirt. So, do you think he was on coke every game or
It's crack.
crack? My bad. Similar.
Oh, crack cocaine, yeah.
They're the same thing,
Yes.
but like just one's like.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, the way he played, it seemed like he was on something.
You seem like he was on something, right?
He's like,
Who are your top 5 football players of all time?
all right, Lawrence Taylor, number 1.
I'll say number one. I'll do defense just to keep it. simple.
Yeah, we'll do defense and offense. All right.
Yeah.
all right,
Top 5.
Lawrence Taylor, number 1.
I agree.
I gotta give it to Aaron Donald.
I'm gonna go Aaron Donald too. I was gonna say that.
Then we'll probably do Deion Sanders.
Yeah. I'm with that.
Then Reggie White.
Reggie White was
is
nice
an
like that. Straham's nice like that. There's a bunch of guys. Bruce Smith.
Strahan's not in there.
Ton of dudes. This is where it gets tough. I think those 3 are locked.
Like a middle line, 4. Those 4.
Was it? Oh yeah,
Taylor.
4. Reggie White.
Reggie White. Reggie White. I don't know where he is.
He could be. If someone said he's 4, like no one would ever. No one would ever.
No one would be
you're
like,
stupid
nah.
for that, because like
Brian Dawkins was a problem.
he was. Did he last long enough though?
Nah. Champ Bailey.
Champ Bailey was nice with it. You got Woodson.
Darrell Revis.
Darrell Revis. You got Ray Lewis. You got.
Oh yeah. I mean, you gotta go.
I think you gotta go Ray, right? For the last one.
I mean,
You got a linebacker, three D linemen, right? No, two linebackers, 2 linemen, and then a corner. Oh, that seems about right.
I feel like corner is like the hardest position to play. So
Oh, it is. It definitely is, for sure.
Champion League could definitely be up there.
Well, here's what I was thinking, Aidan. I've been hearing a lot of this stuff about baseball, right?
I don't know why I keep touching it.
So they're saying it's hardest, like, put it on.
I'm like trying to balance it.
And you gotta put it
can't
on an
balance
even
it.
level surface to do so, though, bro. You can't, like. I think I got it.
You won't get it done. You ain't built like that.
Nah, I really am.
It's fine,
So it's respectfully. So like
Still,
what's it called? He like they say cornerback's hardest position to play in football, right? And you could say yeah, but in the end, like just because something's hard, every position, everything, like we do the same just as good at everything. So what I mean by that is this: what's harder to do, build a rocket, or play Fortnite? What's harder?
Build a rocket.
Build a rocket, right? Right. But since it's so hard, we can only do it so well. And since Fortnite's so easy, it's the maximum is you can do it very, very well.
Yeah.
So what's hard? Now let me say this: what's harder, to be the number 1 Fortnite player or to be the number 1 rocket builder? I feel like it's pretty much the same, dude.
Yeah.
It's harder to do, so we don't do it as well.
Yeah, that's true because
Fortnite, like
it will even out because a lot of people play Fortnite and a lot of people can become good at it.
Exactly. And
I wasn't good.
And the best you are, like the best there is, like I'm never reaching that. Just like I'm never gonna be the best rock. Like they're just as unattainable to me. So I'll say the same thing when it comes to, like people that say the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball. Like that's the hardest.
Ted Williams.
Not the Ted Williams guy that hits 400, right? But like the hardest thing to do is hit a baseball. Is what they say, right? And that's in some ways true. But
I think it's literally all.
But you only hit it 30% of the time. And if you do that, you're a Hall of Famer. So in basketball, like, yes, it's easier to hit a 3-point shot with defense on you, but we do it 15% more of the time. So we shoot it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm kind of getting at?
No, I know what you mean.
It's easier, yes,
because
but we do it better. So it's kind of evens out. Like, yes, it's easier, but we do it better. Mm-hmm. So it's all kind of the same to me.
Yeah, that's true. And like, I don't think Deion Sanders wanted to play Reggie White's position. Like, I don't think.
You think he's the best? He might be my best football player of all time.
Deion Sanders?
Yeah. Because he did everything.
He did everything. I mean, Deion Branch did everything.
Yeah, I don't think he did it at the level.
No, I think he...
Deion.
I think he did it. Like, Deion Sanders wasn't, like, being frequent wide receiver. Like, they put Deion Branch in, I think, for, like, games sometimes. Like,
that's
he'd
true.
Play games.
Well,
like,
Deion played a couple games, I'm not mistaken.
Like, both ways, yeah.
But I'm thinking if you're Deion, like Deion was better on defense.
Wait, what Deion?
My bad. Sanders was better on defense than Branch was on offense, and Sanders was better on offense than Branch was on defense. And Sanders is the best, second best punt/kick returner of all time.
That's true.
Right behind like Hester.
I'm not the biggest.
Who just got lucky?
I'm really not the biggest fan of Sanders. I just have to give it to him because he's so good.
Because he's just like a freak like that.
What about best offense?
It's not. Is it Tom? Is it Tom Brady?
Tom Brady stuff.
He's like the greatest, but is he the best though?
Best? I know Randy Moss.
Yeah, he's a freak.
His stats, some of the stats are ridiculous.
The first game, isn't it? Was his first game where he got that 3 for 150?
3 catches,
and 3 touchdowns?
Yeah, it was like 180, 3 TDs. It's like, it's just not even fair.
It's like you can. I seriously don't think we could throw. I don't think we could put on Madden right now and do that.
No.
Like that would be hard to do in bad, like with a creative 100%. Player. Because you also just need to get lucky with a quarterback that can deliver that ball. So on top of that, he's burning everybody. Just
crazy.
Throw up that hand, you know.
I don't even know how you do that.
Do you think he was that much? But like, is he faster than Tyreek Hill? Like, no. Probably not. So how does he do it? Is he just like? You know what I mean? Because I always said he was so fast, you know. But
I don't know. Just because you're not fast, like you could jump.
That's true.
Good time.
He has an adjective.
Hand-eye coordination.
So yeah, I mossed him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't it be cool if there was like, oh yeah, I cantied him, and it was like a.
That'd be dope.
Like if you got a sack.
That sound good.
If you bull rush someone and sack them, and then sack the quarterback, I cantied him. I dumped my nuts in his face. Cantied him.
Put my nuts in his mouth.
I put my nuts in his mouth. You know, now he dead and stuff. Whatever, bro. Well, I have my laptop. There we go.
Alright, yeah. Top 5
offensive players.
We'll do it together.
Okay. Tom's got to be there though, right?
Tom's one of. Gotta give it to Tom.
I gotta give it to Tom.
Were you talking about career or just like if you took a single season?
We'll do career because I feel like obviously Bo Jackson. You can't put Bo Jackson out there.
You know who I was thinking of.
I know. And like even like Calvin Johnson's tough to
fan.
put up there though.
But
he is the best.
Look at the 2 cornerbacks on one man.
Yeah, those pictures.
He probably still caught that ball. You know?
He definitely caught that ball. He's just a freak. Like that didn't matter how many was on.
He was like it was either.
Just had to get lucky.
Retirement, like going back to the Lions. It wasn't like the Patriots were in the mix.
Yeah, it was like Lions, retirement, Patriots.
Imagine.
And he retired because like.
Imagine
weed.
him and Brady.
Tragic.
I mean, good for him. He has a whole little weed company now.
Yeah.
His Instagram's pretty cool.
He's a beast, dude. I bet he could still go drop like 100 yards if you gave him like a little bit on the train. He could go drop 100 yards.
Imagine him and Gronk and Edelman.
Is Gronk one of the top 5 offensive players of all time?
No.
No. He's the best tight end.
Nice, best tight end, I think. I don't think Tony Gonzalez is better than him.
I don't think so either. I think that's cap. What about Travis Kelce? He's
getting there. Travis Kelce can't block like Gronk can.
No. Like Kittle might be better.
Like on the run game and like just overall like.
Mm-hmm.
Kelce could be a wide receiver.
He could. He basically is.
Seen like Jonnu Smith, dude. He is.
He's here now.
What is his percentage? His body fat. His body fat percentage is like crazy. It's like 5%.
Yeah, he's because he's fucking shredded.
He's so fast he's like Darren Waller speed. Like Darren Waller has speed.
These guys.
Jonnu Smith could be wide receiver.
It's kind of like the future of the league, right? Like at some point it's gonna be all 6'5", strong, fast.
I mean, look at
basically tight end split out wide.
DK Metcalf.
He's a tight end. Maybe 25 years ago.
What do you run a 4.3?
4.3. Something like a 4.39.
No one that big should run that fast.
Don't you think like maybe 20 years ago that's a tight end?
Yeah.
Like they would have just thrown a tight end, been like, yeah, you can block. You're too big to not be able to block.
You could put him anywhere.
He's 6'3", right? Something like that.
Running a 4.3 40.
I think he was like 3%.
Being that jacked.
He was like.
You could put him anywhere.
So I'm thinking at one point it's gonna end up being like. Imagine like a lineup. You have Jonnu Smith at wide receiver with Travis Kelce at wide receiver, and then like Antonio Gates or like when he was like younger at wide receiver, and then put a tight end like George Kittle that can actually block.
Not even like George Kittle. You could literally just put like a left tackle.
Yeah, at
just to block.
At tight end, and then just let them block. Yeah. Screw it, dude. And then just have tight ends going all over the place. That's really
what we do at my football. Like our tight ends blocking most of the time.
Yeah. I feel like that's high school. It's more like that. Unless you're like
it's all about high school. If you can't run the ball in high school, you winning.
Yeah.
You ain't winning a game.
Unless you got one of those freaks. I know my friend. He played for Franklin. I don't know if you've ever heard of Franklin. It's like some town.
Yeah, my uncle lives there.
Mass. He
Uncle Neil lives there.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he played for that high school team. He said that they had some kid that like was like breaking records, like some wide receiver. So they just literally just throw it up to him, and he just go get every ball.
So we're going against a kid this year that
he does that.
He has he got offered from LSU, like
really?
Crazy school.
Receiver?
Yeah. His name is Preston Zinner.
Is he gonna be like?
He goes Central Catholic.
Those guys they always got somebody, right?
They always got someone. And their quarterback is like gross.
So he's just.
So it's like them two we're going against pretty much, but like.
Do you have like a really good corner?
No.
Do you have any good safeties?
No, I wouldn't say we don't have good players. I would say like.
It's just your best player.
Probably what we need to work on most is like, or worry about most is secondary out of the whole team. Mm-hmm. But like our secondary is still like.
Okay.
Like good for a Cape Cod team and like. Facing like, but not pressing. Like I don't know who's gonna be able to guard that. But my coach will have a whole thing figured out for that.
Yeah, is your coach really good?
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good coach.
Smart, like technical guy.
He's really strict and really mean sometimes and kind of everything. But
well, if you still like him despite that, then that means that's a really good coach.
A lot of past players don't like him.
Yeah. Well, were they there when like the coaches switched? A lot of times, if you're there when the coach
no, they liked him more than the other coach for sure.
Oh really? The other coach wasn't good.
It's just like sometimes he can take it too far and be a dick.
I mean, you can't be
like I think like you have to be like that.
That's what I was gonna say.
High school coach, and like we were kind of like we weren't the best organization for a while. Like we weren't the best team for a while. Like
so you kind of need to like whip everybody back.
He like trying to start something new.
Yeah, I get that.
Like a new generation.
Are you gonna be a captain next year?
I don't know yet. I have like what it is to be a captain, like the standards. Like I started since sophomore year and I got called up freshman year and all that, but I don't know. I get in trouble, so like.
I get in trouble, so.
And like I worked a lot, so I didn't get to do football as much as I wanted to, or like just be around as much as I wanted to. Like I was working out, but like wasn't like there with everyone as much as I wanted to be because of football. It's like they have 7-on-7s and all that people go to.
Yeah.
But like when it comes down to the season, I feel like I have like a good voice in the locker room, so hopefully we can get it done.
That's really good. If you guys could like figure out a way to get you to be captain, you gotta just be there more.
Because I like my argument for me being captain would be like I could call anyone on a team and like have like wouldn't be a problem. Like
that's what the captain does. Really. That's what a good captain is.
Yeah, like I could talk to any kid on the team.
Yeah, I think that's kind of why I wasn't that good at basketball. I'm a decent player, but like I could do that. Like I could.
Because you could just be friends with anyone.
Yeah, so it was a little easy. So that's why I was captain my year. But like, I didn't really have like the. Like, you're also really good though, so like, you should probably be the captain.
I'm alright.
You're a good player, dude. You're a very good player.
Sometimes.
It's because your hands, dude. You like when you get a hold of somebody, it's like, I feel like it's like a lock. It's like maybe you would be a good tight end. You could grab the ball.
I got good hands, you know that.
Yeah, I still D you up though.
I told my coach I wanted to be tight end. So coach, I'm gonna lose a couple pounds, play tight end. He's like,
get back.
Every fat kid in America wants to be a tight end. You actually have to be an athlete. I was like,
you're a good athlete.
That's what I thought.
That's what I tried to tell him.
He tells me that, but then he says something like that.
And he lies.
That was just a joke. But
is it like the footwork? What's the hard part?
Yeah, I was like, Coach, you gotta give me a run this year. I need a TD. He's like, I got you.
Is he gonna do it?
He's like, I'll get something in there for you.
You got that pick 6 on JV.
That was crazy. I was pissed I was even there, dude. To be honest with you, which I probably shouldn't have been. But
still,
it was like,
pick 6.
It was nice. But like, I was on varsity all year,
and
then last game, like a couple kids like quitted throughout the season, like, and JV was getting really low on linemen, and then they like, if there wasn't a lineman, they would have had to put like some random scrub there that didn't know anything.
Yeah.
And it was Falmouth, and Falmouth is like scummy, so that's our rival, like since day one. So they
must have been pissed.
They always push people up.
Yeah.
So I came up and we had fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say you must have had fun though.
Yeah.
Like, those are your friends too, right? Because those are the kids your age.
Oh, I hate them.
What?
The Falmouth kids?
I'll say no. Your team.
Oh yeah, those are my boys.
Because they're younger,
yeah.
you know. But like your boys were all on JV, I assume. At least obviously your boys were the varsity kids at the time.
Yeah.
When you were a sophomore.
Nah, I'm friends with all of them.
Most of your friends were probably
Everyone's
your age.
friends, yeah.
That's good. I remember. That is something I do miss. Sports. Like I miss sports for sure.
For sure. Because there's some people like you like, but like you only have time for so many people.
yeah. That's
when someone like hits me up out of nowhere and it's like, yo, like we should hang soon, or like what are you doing today? Like I already got plans for like people. I ain't telling them that.
And even if I didn't have plans, like I still don't know if I want to hang out right now.
Because because if I'm not hanging out right now, there's a reason why I'm not hanging out.
Yeah, I'm doing something else. You know what I mean? Like I'll keep myself busy. Someone asks me to do something like right at the moment. Like usually, I'm doing something or I'm doing nothing on purpose.
I'll be like, yeah, I'm down, but then I'll take like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I like to be like you yesterday. You said you were watching Outer Banks like 4 in the morning. It's really good. Are you in the last episode? You said.
It's just too good. No, it's not. It's not. I'm just a sucker for Outer Banks, I guess. No, it's the fact that it's not that like. It's like kind of like girly, like kind of like not girly, but like kind of.
It's dramatic.
Yeah, it's like dramatic, but like. And I usually don't like drama like that, but like.
You like All American?
The way no, like kind of. Some of it's over the top. You're like.
Yeah.
Some of Outer Banks is over the top, but like.
I'm angry.
It's the worst
Shut up,
acting
Spencer.
ever.
It is the worst. Nah,
What about
it is bad.
what about when he does the like routes?
Oh
Have you
my
seen
god.
that?
That was
He's
so
like-
embarrassing. I was like, you're looking like me out there. Looks like me.
Dude,
I could run a better route than
He's
that.
looking. He's never ran a route before.
He probably hasn't. He's British.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
It's weird.
So for him, football is soccer.
Yeah.
You know.
Get out of here, kid.
Get out of here, kid. Why did we call football football? Why didn't we call it literally anything else?
Because probably back in the day, you use your feet more, drop kicks and all that. Field goals are more.
But like knowing that soccer is a thing, that the other football is a thing. Why would you do that? Imagine someone would create a sport right now.
They're probably like, we want our own.
They just called it like curling. Imagine just creating a sport and calling it another sport.
Is you dumb?
It just sounds stupid to me. Like imagine someone in like another country making another baseball.
That'd be dumb.
Yeah,
like
right.
Cricket.
No, but it's like they named it cricket. It's a different sport. I'm saying like they made like a completely different sport and just named it baseball. Kind of like how we made a completely different sport and just named it football. Like their sport's named football.
I would be upset.
I'd just be like confused.
Just be like, why?
The fuck are you doing? You know, like
figure it out.
stop being stupid. People are just dumb, I guess.
Like bat ball. Just do that.
Bat ball. Yeah. Well, but even I like. What if it was completely? What if it had nothing to do with bats? Like our sport, football, has very little to do with feet. Like you kick the ball like 6 times a game.
I don't know. I really don't.
Like
maybe it's called football because like every single time you give it to the opponent, usually it's through feet.
still.
But like not you.
You know it's still stupid though.
No, it is still stupid.
Like why not like anything else like pass
soccer? Like we could name football.
Or just name it something like that. Yeah, soccer has nothing to do with the ball. Like
nothing to do with like what is soccer.
But it's just the name of golf.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with anything. They just named it golf and then named everything else after that, like golf ball, golf clubs, golf this. You know? Like why not or anything like that. You know, it doesn't have to be fucking baseball.
It's so tough. I got to go up to Springfield and see the Naismith like
basketball Hall of Fame?
Yeah, no, not like we saw the Hall of Fame like the dome thing, but we went to the college because I had the football camp. And like you would go in, it's like the creation of like basketball. It's like sick. Like it's like a whole gate.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool.
What's your 40 time? Didn't you win a 40?
I mean, my last 40. The last time I was clocked in was like a 5.5.
Do you think you're faster than me?
Probably not.
Like in a straight sprint?
I think if you said 10-yard sprint, I'd beat you.
A 10-yard sprint, you think
like
you'd beat me?
burst.
Do you want to put that to the test after this?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright, son.
Like a
You're gonna get dusted.
10-yard sprint off the line, I'll beat you.
I feel like 5, like, there's not even enough room to see who wins. I feel like we both...
5 is not. 5 is like, you could just... 5 is literally, you don't see the finish line, you just see who gets their head up first. Because, like, whoever's, like, off the line first...
You gotta do 10, I feel like, right?
Yeah, 10 usually. Like, yeah, 10.
We'll do 10. Alright, we'll do a 10-yard...
10's like 4 or 5 steps.
Yeah, we'll do a 10-yard blitz, and we'll see who crosses first.
40-yard, you'll probably get me, because, like, that's...
40, I get...
I'm never running 40 yards in a game, really.
I get that. Yeah, 40 yards is actually a lot. You know what I mean?
It's like when you're running and you're like, I'm still going.
We see these guys run it in 4.3 seconds. Like,
it's just stupid.
Doesn't even make sense. Like, 40 should take you like 5 seconds.
But 40's not my, like, D lineman. Like, I mean, it's good to have a good 40 as D lineman.
Yeah, like Aaron Donald.
Because that just helps.
Yeah,
like,
just means you're fast.
But like, other things kind of count more. Like
acceleration.
I'm good at doing the 5, 10, 5, or 5. Yeah, 5, 10, 5. You start in the middle and you go like over that line, touch it.
Yeah.
And then touch it and then go through.
Yeah, yeah.
Like 5, 10, 5. And it's all about like like
speed,
going
change of direction.
Yeah.
COD.
Bursting and then stop, touch, burst.
We'll see. We'll do that. You can do that, and then my knees might implode, but we'll do it. I got bad knees, dude.
I'll fix them.
Yes.
My legs are hurting.
I know your legs are hurting too.
My legs are really hurting.
Well, your legs hurt way more than mine.
It's been hard. It's
been Harden.
It's been hard to get up.
It's been James Harden.
James Harden.
Jordan. Jordan's been Space James Jordan's. No,
Jordan.
We'll do that. Do you think is that your excuse though when you lose?
Oh no, I don't make excuses. At the end of the day, I'll still beat you with my legs being very discomfortable.
Very discomfortable. All right, so do you want to talk about like movies, or do you want to just cut it and we'll go do that?
Could do movies.
Alright, so what's your favorite movie, Aidan? Of all time, you gotta pick one.
I have to pick one movie.
You gotta pick one movie.
I can watch forever.
You can watch it whenever you want. Every other movie goes in the trash bin.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street, really? That's the one you pick of all the ones?
That's my thing.
I love that movie, too.
That's my thing, stocks and all that.
Stocks, the lewds,
And
the
everything that happens, everything that happens.
Funny, too.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's good.
So funny.
It's like a good movie. It's like actually good. I get that. I probably wouldn't pick Wolf of Wall Street. I don't even know what I'd pick. Probably would be like...
How you gonna ask questions and not know?
Well, I just asked a question. I gotta answer them.
So you answer now.
Alright,
you have to answer it.
Alright, if I have
Every
to.
other movie out the trash.
Alright, if every other movie goes into the dumpster, I probably would pick... Fuck. Can it be like can I do a documentary?
Sure.
Can I keep 4 Days in October? You ever watch that? The 30 for 30? About the Sox? Come back down 3-0. You've never seen it?
Nah. I'm a big 30 for 30 guy too.
I watch it like every week.
Really?
It gets me so hyped, bro. Nothing gets me
About
more
the Red
hyped
Sox.
than what it's about the
Bo
Sox.
Jackson 30 for 30 is like the best.
That's one of the best ones for sure.
And then just the Bad Boys. That's what makes me love the
I
Pistons.
said those are my two favorite, and
That's
then
what makes me love the Pistons.
and then that last one, the 4 Days in October. Those are the three best 30 for 30s I've ever seen for sure. I watched Doc and Daryl was pretty good. Like Doc Strawberry, whatever the fuck. The
You're doing documentaries though. Like, dang, come on.
Dude, I mean, I know.
You sound like
I'll do a movie. I'll do a real movie.
Like,
I'll do.
why don't we do top 5 movies?
I'll do. Well, see, my thing is a lot of them. I feel like I don't really watch enough movies, so I feel like mine's a very basic list. Like like the ones that are really good, like Pulp Fiction. I've watched that. I thought it was really good. I put that in there. Like
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino's just nice with it. Like he's just nice with it. It's just that simple. Plus, it's a lot of action.
Django Unchained top 5. That movie's so good.
It's a very good movie. I don't know if it'd be in my top 5 like
just
favorites.
Because, personally, like,
just personally, but I could see like.
Just be like attached to the movie somehow. Like I like stocks. I like
Mm-hmm.
Wolf of Wall Street. Like,
Yeah.
I like that stuff.
I like that movie too a lot because of that. But I don't know if I don't know if that would be my top 5. I'm trying to think.
Have you ever seen the Bronx Tale?
No.
Such a good movie.
I like little bitch.
You gotta hop on that movie.
I like Pixar movies. I'm a little bitch.
I know you are. I walked in one day and you were watching like.
Moana.
Nah, it was
Zootopia?
some with like a snow monster or whatever. Like running
Abominable.
It's a joke.
Or little Snowfoot.
I liked
Littlefoot is what it was. Littlefoot.
I liked what's it called? What's the one where
Toy
like the
Story.
guy was a piano player? Like, it's recent.
Soul.
Soul was so
I
good.
haven't watched it.
Or Trolls was good too.
Of all the ones I should watch.
Just because I heard those ones were like had like if you weren't a kid you could still watch it.
Yeah, those. That's why I like Pixar movies. I feel like most of them are like that. Most Pixar.
That's
ones.
very true.
Like if they're like Toy Story, like they still got some type of
Imagine like being able to do that.
like what?
Like know that like an adult could have it, like it, but then like a kid could be like, oh, like this is so.
Yeah, they really know what they're doing. Yeah. They know what they're doing. Pixar knows what they're doing. Maybe like a Monsters Inc., The Incredibles, like those are all Pixar.
Yeah,
those are so good, dude. They're so good. I love those movies.
But like, that's.
I couldn't pick that from my top 5 though. I don't know.
What about your favorite scene?
The Blind Side. I love The Blind Side.
It's on way too much. Remember the Titans is better than the Blind
Remember
Side.
the Titans. I put that one in there.
Better than the Titans, yeah.
It's a great movie. Remember the Titans.
I mean, you know I'm a sucker for Denzel Washington.
Yeah, we're all sucker. Equalizer. We love the Equalizer movies.
The part where he's like,
16.
he's like, what kind of gun is that? He's like, oh, you want to see my gun? He puts up his face. He's like, he like does it real quick. He's like,
He's just a pimp, dude. Denzel Washington.
Imagine being that, like, he's just, like, dapper. Like, that's the definition of
He's
dapper.
just dapper.
Like, that's the coolest thing you could be.
Black excellence is what he is. Black excellence.
Hell yeah. I wish I could be like that. I wish I was Denzel Washington in that movie.
Yeah, I wish.
And just be able to kill someone, like, just like.
I wish I was Denzel.
Honestly, I'd abuse it.
He gets casted to basically just be himself, just be a badass. Yeah. He gets like he's not.
You ever,
he's
like, heard him,
acting,
like, have you ever seen like his college speech, like to like?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I seen him on what's it called? Did you see the interview he did with Jamie Foxx too?
No.
Dude, it's so funny. He's so good. Like Jamie Foxx starts doing his impression of him. He's like, "You're gonna go right there, and you're gonna like starts being him," and then like he's loving it. Like he thinks it's so funny. Like it's funny seeing a guy like Denzel who and Remember the Titans, Equalizer, Eli, pretty much any movie you can find him in. I don't think he laughs once.
Eli's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if he laughs more than once in like any of his movies. Flight, Was that what it was
He
called?
was like
But he was like the
like a drunk
pilot. He was a drunk pilot. Yeah. Like they never laughed.
Imagine.
So seeing him laugh in real life is kind of funny. Like it's like.
Yeah.
Or what's it called?
He laughed in like remember it sometime.
What is it? Q.
Remember Fences?
Fences, no.
Broadway show. Fences. Really good.
How about
It's more like a
what's
sad.
it called?
Like,
Is it called like? Did you see Roman J. Israel Esquire? That was crazy. It was like his version of like not his version, but like his try at like a real like introspective type of movie. It was like an Uncut Gems type thing. It was very like your heart's beating the whole time. It's very like intense because he's like making all these mistakes and you're just like feel like the world's on his back. You know what I mean? Like that type of feeling. Yeah. My dad made me shut off in Uncut Gems in the middle of it because he was like, he's like, this is just. He's like, I'm just anxious. It's like
it makes you uncomfortable.
It does. Because
you're like
I'm just the whole time like it's not even like edge of your seat. You're just like it's one of those movies that you're tense while watching.
You're just like you don't want it to happen, but you know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you know shit's going down. You're like holding yourself, and you're like, oh my god.
And then at the end, it all just goes to nothing. You're pissed.
Yeah.
I was pissed at the end of that.
Yeah, a lot of people hate.
I think that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah, it is exactly what they wanted to do. It's just like it's almost like it's like a sweet relief from that life. You know what I mean? It's like have it just end.
It's too much. Yeah.
It's almost better off that like you're gone. You know what I mean? It's just better off that way.
Ah, he just hit it,
dude. Yeah, right.
Kevin Garnett, man.
KG. He's a pimp, dude.
He
did really good in that movie.
Hey, he did do really good.
And when he like when like they show him the like opal and he just like passes out and he's like, I'm gonna need that right there, my man. I'm gonna need that. Let me get you said I could buy. Why would you not? He's like, why would you not let you show me something I can't buy? He's like freaking out.
My question is why wouldn't he let it buy it? Like he was putting it to an auction, but like, KG. Yeah. How bad you want it?
Like, how bad you want it, Cage? Like he's already, and then I think he's screwing over all these other people anyway.
What's a mill to you?
Like he's screwing over all these other people. Might as well just screw them over.
Yeah.
Like he's screwed.
Take the million, pay the guy.
He's never been the type of
You're all good. Like
he's never been the type of guy.
Go bet on your game.
Exactly.
Flip that to more.
Exactly. Like he wasn't the type of guy to like keep his word and like word his bond. Like he was breaking that stuff the whole movie. Yeah. That's actually a good flaw in that movie that we just found. Could we be movie critics?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because why wouldn't he do that? That would be like.
That's so his character.
Something you would do.
Yeah.
That's something he would. Yeah. Why wouldn't he just sell it and screw the auction over? They were like the auction was being dumb about it either way because they were like, no, like you remember?
Yeah,
like went there and like you have to like put a certain price on it. Or, like they didn't do this and do that. Like, what is an auction gonna do if you didn't show up?
Nothing, bro.
They're gonna be like,
no, like, damn.
You lost out on your money.
Lost out on your money. That's tough, and that's it. But if you sold it, you could just sell it to
KG. Was like, I need it. Like,
nah, he was freaking. He saw like Africa. Remember,
like,
he like looked inside of it and he saw his like baby picture.
I've been like 10 million.
What would you pay for like a rock that could do that? Oh, I guess.
Like give you that power.
Like give you like the power, like
if I had money like KG,
really just see the past.
Depends. If I had money like KG, then it'd be a little different.
KG's what, like, maybe, what is you worth? Like 50 million, something like that.
Probably more. Smart investments.
I got this right here. How much is Kevin Garnett worth? Not Kevin Gates. 190 million.
See?
Good for him. But now that we're here, how much is Kevin Gates worth?
No.
$1 million.
Shut up.
I thought it'd be more than that.
That's awful.
Bitch, I'm a big gangster. Turn around, that
I mean, he did go to jail.
He did go to jail. That's true.
Well,
how much is the baby worth?
2 phones.
The baby is $5 million?
Shut up. They really only making that much.
How much is Yo Gotti worth? 16 million?
They only make that much money. 5 million?
Nah, but like Cardi B's 24.
Why are they throwing around that money like they like got
Snoop Dogg's 150.
That's Snoop Dogg, dude. What?
Yeah, T.I. he's probably got mad. Oh, he's 50.
T.I.'s.
I mean, still
like T.I.
Donald Trump 2.4 billion. 50 Cent 40 million.
50 Cent's definitely.
Eminem $230 million.
Alright, yo, 50 Cent, go back. 50 Cent is not worth 40 million. Eminem.
It says he is marketed, getting shot 9 times. 50 Cent is now worth $40 million, and we only see that number expanding, and that was in July 5th.
That's.
Well, it's probably 50 million.
Why do these people act like they're billionaires? Like,
you know what it is? It's 40 million, and it's growing. It's a growing 40 million. True. That's what it is. And honestly, I'd rather have a growing 40 than a shrinking 100.
Yeah.
Dead serious. If you know it's if you know it's growing, I'd rather have it growing anything than shrinking anything.
Yeah.
Passive income, bro. That's passive.
That's passive income.
Kylie Jenner, 700 million. Is that what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Good for her.
Wait, after he named net worth has declined to 700 million since she became a billionaire. That's crazy. Who's the poorest rapper? Wait. Oh, Kendrick Lamar's the richest.
Is he?
No way, that's true.
Is he
Is
really?
undoubtedly to this day the most successful XXL freshman alumni. Oh, so of the XXL freshmen.
Oh,
He's one of the richest.
J. Cole was an XXL.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, wasn't J. Cole.
Well, he's better than J. Cole.
I believe so.
I believe so. I don't know if that's much of a question.
Kendrick Lamar just makes some different music.
Jay-Z worth $1 billion.
Jay-Z's just the man.
Beyonce is $500 million. Together, they're
Jay-Z's
$1.5 billion.
Jay-Z doesn't write lyrics; he just spits.
Isn't that crazy?
And
he spits like.
Because like when you hear him, you're like Kendrick Lamar is better than him.
Yeah.
But then you find out that all of that's just out of his mind.
But here's what I also think, right? So, say he just has a photographic memory, basically, because he thinks of stuff in his head and he writes it down in his head. What's really the difference? In the end, who is spitting the better bar? You know, it's like that kid. It's like we all know that kid in basketball, or like that player in basketball. It's like, oh, if he needs to play defense, he will. You know what I mean? That doesn't count. If you're not playing defense every single play, you're not a good defender.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing.
You're not a good basketball player.
You're not a good basketball
player.
player.
That's half the game.
That's half the game. Exactly right. Right. So like the whole idea of like, oh, he can if he wants to, like, if you're not doing it, you're not doing it. It's just that simple. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. So for me, Jay-Z lyrically is not as good as Kendrick Lamar, because I don't think even if he did write it down, and he tried and thought really hard, I don't think he'd be able to create what Kendrick does.
That's true.
Like, I don't see anybody else making a Good Kid, Mad City. I don't think it's possible.
I don't think anyone could come up with that.
He's just too good. Even
Kanye West.
Kanye is
Man would just like look at it
different.
in the air.
He's not much of like a lyricist.
He just makes things sound great.
What is that? Is that up there?
It's definitely your dad's car.
Oh yeah, they just pulled up. I was like, did you hear that music? That was crazy. But yeah, like Kanye creates basically like, it is more like art. Kanye's more art. Like it's not even like music.
Song. It's like amazing.
Like even like Runaway, for example, like the number one example,
crazy.
the best Kanye song people say. You know, just
what's your favorite Kanye West song?
There's so many, dude.
Yeah,
I was looking the other day. I have 93
there are
liked
way
Kanye
too many.
songs. But
even when he's featured are like crazy, like make her say on Kid Cudi.
I make her say,
or American
and
Boy.
you know who made that beat. You
Or,
know what I mean? You know who made that beat.
Yeah.
It's definitely Kanye.
Yeah.
Hey, it has his fingerprints all over it. Like I make it say.
He's so good at like taking like that clip I showed
samples,
you.
like
that sample I showed you from who was the singer, the girl singer? Whoop-de-whoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking.
Yeah. Yeah. That thing by Lauryn Hill. She took the Lauryn Hill sample.
Or he'll take like.
Look that up on YouTube. If anyone's still watching, usually at this point.
No one's watching.
No, there actually is like 10%.
Yeah.
5 to 10% between there. So that's like 100 people will watch. It's like 10 people will watch it. That's not bad actually. If you think about that, like an hour and a half in. Imagine
Go watch that video.
Go watch that video. Look up
look Kanye West listening to unreleased music on a boat. That's all you know.
That's what you gotta look up. Listening to unreleased music on a boat. Or like with Lauryn Hill, that thing. What the fuck?
But then you got like the Otis Redding.
Like all his Otis Redding samples are fire. Like
crazy.
Otis, Gone.
Any song with Otis Redding.
Is fire. Otis Redding himself.
Modern Slavery.
Yeah, Otis Redding
himself is fire.
But I'd say probably my favorite Kanye song. Is it weird that it might be like, what the fuck is that fly doing? It might be like something on that Ye album, like
Violent
Crimes.
I love Violent.
Is it weird that Violent Crimes might be my favorite?
I love Violent.
It's just like
I was honestly gonna say that. And I thought you would call me crazy.
It's so beautiful.
And then the way he talks.
Yeah, it talks about that's the most.
Just it's such a vibe.
Maybe Roses. About his mom, or his grandmother, or whatever it was. He's like, can I play with these flowers? Yeah, we both did the same bar with different ones. Like, that's a beautiful song, too. They're all so good.
What's the one with Adam Levine?
That
That one's really good.
Maybe like there's so many like My Way Home. Like I'm on my way home. We Major. We major.
That's just like they're all different.
It's all so good and so
like
different.
Stronger.
Good
like,
Life. Good
Stronger's is number one song.
Stronger, is it?
It's just like crazy.
That fly's busting right now. But like Devil in a New Dress, there's like
Devil in a New Dress is like
I Wonder,
perfect.
Champion.
The story in Devil in a New Dress and like the story in all of it's crazy.
Yeah, he's extremely.
I'm excited for this new album.
Yeah, Donna's gonna be really key. Did you? Didn't even get to play that smooth sample for you.
I mean, he kind of did.
But like, not really. It's not like that is kind of the gist of it. I guess.
Gotta wait till it comes out. I'm gonna go right to the Don Toliver song.
Go straight in. Go right to where Don Toliver's featured. Go to Moon and just click in and be like, I wanna go to the moon. You're gonna freak, dude. It's just like, it's just like for some reason I love it. It's not even like his singing's kind of off, but it's like in like a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it's like. All right, Aidan. I think we're an hour 20 in, which was pretty good. We're gonna go record that, and I'm gonna put it in.
You're recording? I'm not recording right now.
No, we're recording on Friday. I'm gonna put it in here. That's what's gonna happen.
But
yeah, so you better bring your A game, and then I'm gonna put it in right where we said it. How did you? I mean, obviously it's a little bit of a makeshift. It's kind of sprung upon you. We just had hot dogs. We were a little tired, but did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I did. I was a little nervous in the beginning.
Yeah, you were a little nervous in the beginning.
Well, I just didn't know what to say.
That's my job, though.
Yeah, but you were like, what would you do?
Yeah, but I ask you questions, and
then
if you don't got an answer, guess what? I ask another question.
Yeah,
or I just start talking to myself. I know,
this bug getting me upset.
You could say it's bugging me. You could say that.
That's cute.
I know I'm cute. But you're cute. Alright, yeah, so did you enjoy yourself, though?
Yeah, I did. That was fun. We'll do it again.
We'll do it another time soon. Okay, what the fuck is it? What are you doing?
Step Brothers.
Oh, yeah. Alright, bro. Alright, let's get outside. Let's go do this race.
I stopped it. I'm sorry.
You're good. Just keep it. Wait.
Okay.
Wait for me.
Right here. Behind this line. You gotta be behind the line. There you are.
Okay, guys. Oops. All right. Down. Set. Go.
We're redoing that. Yeah, alright, I jumped. Redo it then. I jumped. Yeah. I got a good jump on that too. Okay, I got a good jump. Wanna go again? Jump. Oh, you watching? I stumped for that. Who are you stumping? Alright, let's go sit down. Yeah, you asked her what to do.
Was my cue bad?
It was great. I think
No, that was me.
Okay.
It happens sometimes.
Alright, do it again.
All right. Down. Set. Go.
Another one! Come out of your way! What's up with it? What's up there? What's up there? Nice.